Science fiction often imagines worlds, technologies, or abilities that seem so crazy they couldn't possibly be real. But here's the thing. Some of those sci-fi concepts really do exist. Instantaneous long-distance travel might seem like a fantasy reserved for sci-fi, but it's actually a reality at the subatomic level. Scientists have successfully teleported quantum information between particles. It's called quantum entanglement, and it allows a particle to instantly transfer its state to another, even miles away. Using data from the Solar and Heliospheric Observatory, the space agency was able to convert the sun's vibrations into sound. The result? A deep, eerie hum that sounds like something straight out of a horror movie. Well, it turns out there's truth to that. It's because bananas contain potassium-40, a naturally radioactive isotope. Saturn's moon Enceladus is a world of contradictions. The moon, which has a frozen surface, was named after the god of fire and volcanoes in Greek mythology. But it's also hiding a big secret. Beneath its icy exterior, scientists have found evidence of a vast ocean. It even sprays plumes of water vapor into space. What's more, researchers believe that it could support microbial life. Just goes to show we can't always judge a moon by its cover. Space travel isn't just exciting and full of adventure. It's also a literal journey through time. That's thanks to Einstein's theory of general relativity, which says that time moves faster the farther you are from a massive object like Earth. Astronauts on the International Space Station experience time slightly differently than we do. Because they're farther away from Earth's gravity, they age a tiny bit slower than people on the ground. So while it's not exactly a time machine, space travel does offer a unique opportunity to see how time works. Don't worry though, they're completely safe to eat. Just don't store too many in one place. Otherwise, you could trigger radiation sensors. The secret to immortality may lie in the depths of the ocean. All the atoms that make up your body, from the iron in your blood to the calcium in your bones, were forged in the hearts of dying stars. Drop it in the comments and hit subscribe for more science, history, and nature facts that sound fake but aren't. Billions of years ago, these stars exploded, scattering their elements across the universe. Eventually, these elements came together to form planets, including Earth. So in a way, you are literally made of stardust. A species of jellyfish known as the Toratopsis dohrnii may hold the key to eternal life. That is because these tiny creatures can revert their cells back to a younger stage. When they become sexually mature, essentially they get to restart their life cycles all over again. This incredible ability means that they could live forever, provided, of course, they aren't eaten first. If sci-fi movies have taught us anything, it's that humanity should probably steer clear of strange alien plants. Your glow isn't dangerous. In fact, it's about 1,000 times weaker than the human eye can detect. Imagine being trapped under miles of ice, cut off from the rest of the world. That's the reality for the strange creatures that might live in Lake Vostok. Buried under 2 miles of ice, it hasn't received any sunlight in 15 million years. It's been sealed off from the surface for so long that it may contain unique life forms unlike anything we've ever seen before. However, special cameras have captured the phenomenon. Next time you're in a dark room, get ready to be amazed. But it turns out we don't need to look to outer space for terrifying plant-based threats. Cordyceps fungus poses a serious danger to insects like ants. Once infected, the fungus slowly takes over their nervous systems. As it slowly begins to take over, when it's ready to spread, the zombified insect will climb to the top of a leaf or blade of grass and give the fungus one last bite, locking its jaw in a death grip. The spores then burst out of the dead insect's head and infect others below. And so the freaky cycle of zombie ants continues. It's known as the banana equivalent dose. It's almost like the sun is trying to tell us something. While it's not exactly Scotty beaming us onto the bridge of the Enterprise just yet, it's a step in the right direction. And sometimes they're hiding in plain sight. Are 12 science facts that sound fake, but they're totally true. Forget the fictional planet Krypton, which Superman fans know was made of pure diamond. Our real universe has something just as sparkly. 55 Cancri is a planet twice the size of Earth and 8 times its mass, located 40 light-years away in the constellation Cancer. This super-Earth has more than twice the carbon that Earth has, since it's also under immense pressure. Scientists believe that 55 Cancri's interior could be 1/3 solid diamond. Talk about a rocky planet. 1. Teleportation is real. There's a planet made of diamonds. 3. You can literally hear the sun. Thanks to NASA, we can now listen to our nearest star. 4. There are organisms that don't need oxygen. In 2010, scientists discovered a species of microbe that lives entirely without oxygen. Living 2,500 feet beneath the Mediterranean seafloor, this microbe uses sulfur instead of oxygen to survive. This remarkable discovery proves that life can exist in ways we never imagined. 5. Bananas are radioactive. Remember when everyone was freaking out about the Fukushima nuclear disaster and someone said that a banana a day keeps the nuclear meltdowns away? 6. Saturn's moon has an ocean under its ice. 7. There's a fungus that controls animal minds. 8. Humans glow. Did you know that the human body emits a tiny amount of visible light? It's known as bioluminescence. Don't worry, though. 9. There's a lake beneath Antarctica that hasn't seen sunlight in millions of years. 10. Time moves slower on Earth than in space. 11. There's a species of jellyfish that may be immortal. Forget the fountain of youth. 12. We're made of stardust, literally. Ever looked up at the night sky and wondered what you're made of? The answer might surprise you. Which one blew your mind the most?